Making excuses, right? Let's quit making excuses. This is a really good topic and one that I really like to talk about because this happens to everybody. I used to do this stuff so much, and every time that I start to see an excuse come up, I realize that this isn't going to move me forward with where I want to go. So what is stopping you? Think about it, right? Probably only you. Maybe you're scared. Maybe you lack confidence. I know how easy it is to make excuses. I've done this. Everybody has done this. You want to be better, but you also want to stay in your comfort zone. How do you reverse this habit? You need to start recognizing these stories as the root of all failure. When you do this, you start to notice how your excuses are holding you back. After this, it becomes a habit. You won't be able to ignore it, pushing you to a more honest and productive life, right? Think about it, an excuse is the most selfish thing you can do in your entire life, not just for your business, not just for the people that you're going to help, but for the people that you love, for the people that are around you, your family and your close friends, right? Because the moment you create an excuse is allowing yourself to not show up powerfully every single day and be the best version of yourself for those people that are closest to you in your life, right? So think about when you create that excuse, ask yourself, is this a valid excuse? Is this moving me 100% forward, or is it keeping me either staying the same or going backwards? And which, by the way, if you're staying the same, you're still going backwards. There's no such thing and there's no difference. There's either growing or dying. There's no staying the same. There's only going backwards or going forward. So where do you want to be? Are you going to create an excuse, right? So this is what I used to, being in the military, it was always funny because they used to prepare us for every single situation. We would prepare ourselves over and over and over. And people thought we were crazy, but guess what that taught me? It taught me to know how to adapt to life, adapt to tough situations, and adapt to things that are going to go on instead of creating excuses. Instead of making the excuse that you can't get something done because of X, Y, and Z, adapt to the situation and say you can get this done because of X, Y, and Z. Take charge of it. Challenge yourself. Accept it, right? A good one is, I got a flat tire on my way to work this morning. What time did you leave for work, right? You had to be there at 8. It takes you 15 minutes to get to work, and you left 15 minutes before 8 o'clock. Well, now what would have happened if you left 30 minutes before 8 o'clock? That would have allowed you to get there 15 minutes ahead of time. Or if you got a flat tire, allowed you 15 minutes to fix the flat tire, get back in the car, drive 15 minutes and show up just on time. Remember, in the military, we have this rule of thumb, right? If you're not 15 minutes early, you're late, okay? So maybe these are some things that can allow you to stop making these excuses and know that you can't, that you shouldn't want these things, because it's only going to hold you back in your business. It's only going to hold you back with some of the friendships and the networks that you create, right? Because nobody wants to be around people that are making excuses. People want to be around people that are taking massive action within their business, okay? Taking massive action and moving themselves forward. Excuses allows us to stay in our comfort zone and not see progress, right? It's too tough. It'll take too long. I don't have the resources. You do. We all have resources, right? We don't necessarily not have resources, but the lack of resourcefulness, willingness to do so. Find things, Google it, right? We live in the best time of our life where everything is on the internet. We can find out anything that we want. It just takes a little bit of commitment on ourselves and a little bit of maybe time and a little bit of elbow work to get there, okay? So don't create excuses. Instead, look at it as a challenge and tell yourself you're going to accomplish this thing. You're going to attack it with everything that you got. You're going to go to war every single day to fight for what you know is right and to push yourself and your business in the direction of where you want, so you can live that extraordinary life that you were destined to have and live. We were all created not to just exist. We were created to live. And the only way we can do that is to take massive action and to eliminate all excuses.